The Bell family moved to the Red River Bottomland in Robertson County, Tennessee, around the turn of the 19th century. About after a decade after moving into their log bell home, the family began experiencing strange activity. Knocking, scratching, and dragging of all things across the floor disturbed the Bells at all hours. The activity continued to escalate, and the Bells' daughters began complaining that someone or something was pulling on their sheets and pinching them when they tried to sleep. John Bell was determined to keep this phenomenon a secret, afraid of what the family community at Red Bottom Baptist Church would think. Eventually, though, he told his story to his friend James Johnston. Johnston was skeptical until he stayed the night at the Bell farm and experienced the entity to himself. After Johnston visited, the story spread and the entity started growing stronger, feeding off the attention. The poltergeist had begun speaking and claiming that it was the spirit of a local witch named Kate Batts, and which brought about the nickname of the Bell Witch. She constantly argued religion, sang hymns, and even once recited 2 sermons word for word while they were being told at their respective churches, which were 13 miles apart. The activity became so notorious that the General Andrew Jackson and his men visited the farm, and after a night of harassment from the witch, departed quickly later. Jackson supposedly said that he would rather fight the British at New Orleans than fight the Bell Witch. After John Bell died in 1820, the entity claimed that she had poisoned him. She disappeared and reappeared to the family several times throughout the 1820s, first to convince the Bell's daughters not to marry and also to speak with the Bell's son. After seemingly final departure from John Bell Jr. in 1828, the entity claimed that she had returned to haunt the Bell descendants in 1835. Dr. Charles Bailey Bell, a Nashville-based neurologist, was John Bell's closest living relative. It is unknown whether he was haunted by the Bell Witch, but the legend has endured in the Appalachia as one of the most famous ghost stories. The phenomenon of the Bell Witch has never been able to be disproven, and to this day, it is unknown what happened or whether the Bell Witch was a poltergeist or just a hoax.